Vaccinationists. Well, it's time for me now to try to catch up with the huge backlog of video clips and photos that I gathered in the 4 months that Noi was back here. As I said in a previous video that I posted, that I never went out of my way to make any self-contained videos. So all I've got is a mishmash of stuff, and I've got to make some sense of it. For my own benefit largely, but I hope those of you that are watching will kind of enjoy it. And it all started November the 18th when she got back, and she was here until March the 24th of this year. She obviously came back in 2024, so this is spread across 2 calendar years. But let's start with October the 31st, Halloween, and I just happened to be walking around Central, and they always do really good displays. So for want of anywhere better to start, let's start here. Halloween has long been my favourite time of the holiday season, the American holiday season, which encompasses Halloween on October the 31st, Thanksgiving in November, and Christmas and New Year. But Halloween's my favourite. I think it all started back in Cleveland sometime in the early part of this millennia, when I went to a fantastic Halloween party, and I've been hooked on it ever since. But anyway, they do their best over here. It's not their holiday, but it's good to see the decorations come out. They don't like shopping malls, they don't like lots of people around and whatever. Well, I don't like them too crowded, but who does? So this is a nice one. It's well worth a walk around sometime. Cheap shoes too. Might be worthwhile having a look. I need to get myself a new pair of white trainers for when her ladyship gets back. But they probably won't have my size. All these look too small. I hate buying shoes. I'm just not, these all look too small. Of course, it's Loy Krathong. I just heard the little song they play, you know. Loy Krathong, Loy Krathong. Do do dee do dee do dee. All words to that effect anyway. This is a rather nice food mall, and I needed to buy some food for dinner tonight, and I can come in here on the way home, and I need to buy some pork. I'm going to make some noodles tonight. The recipe is with beef, but I'm going to do it with pork because I'm mean and it's cheaper. This brings back memories. On the way in here, this is where I came for my COVID vaccinations all those years ago. But all power to them. The tyres, you know, I got them for free, like every other citizen, which was, you know, great. Saved me having to pay. Now I'm lost, so I've got to find my way around here. Yeah, it's Loy Krathong. Loy Krathong. Loy Krathong. What I've got to find is the restaurant section, because I'm heading for what is probably the best Irish pub in town, although again I hardly ever use it because I don't come here. I think I'm getting warm. Okay, I know where we are now. I have my bearings. We need to go off to the right. This is where all the restaurants are. On this site here, there used to be a bar, I think it was called the Shipwreck Bar or something. I used to like sitting there, see if I can dig out a photo of it. This was all closed for, well, over a year, I think, while it was being refurbished. The story is that Jung Silon was actually built on the cheap, and I think the main air conditioning plant, amongst maybe other things, started to give trouble, so they had to rip it all out and start again. So that was, yeah, this was all shut down and closed for well over a year. Here we are. Mercifully, it's open. The Irish Times. Now, this is the best Irish pub in town by a stretch. I usually use Molly's, but anyway, this is where we're going. Oh well, cheers. And yeah, it's more expensive in here for sure, and I don't get me free nuts. But there's a much better range of beers, I think, you know, because there's a red ale, and they have an IPA in here even, but I'm afraid it's off at the moment. But they've got Peroni, which is a beer that I like, and the usual suspects, I'm sure, Tiger and God knows what else. So yeah, well, I'm happy that I got my passport back and another year's visa, which is great. Just the sword of Damocles hanging over me right now is Noy returning in a couple of days. Is it going to be okay or not? And I've got no way of knowing. I don't even know what my own attitude and reactions are going to be. You know, I mean, she sounds fine on the phone and whatever, but you know, it's been such a rough time for me that I don't know how I'm going to cope. Just for want of anything else, just purely having her around. I'm so used to being alone, much as I complain about it, but there we are. And there we have it, the end of episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. It just dealt with the lead up to Noy's return, which was in November the 18th. I snuck a little bit of Halloween footage in there at the beginning as well, because there's basically nowhere else to put it. But even by October the 31st, it was just, she's going to be here in 2 weeks' time. So it's all part of the lead up, the anticipation, and the gnawing anxiety of what the hell is this all going to be like after so long. Anyway, we got through it. So episode 2 will follow. Bye bye.